Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're going to start our lesson today on adjectives. Adjectives are words that are called describing words sometimes. We talked a little bit about them in class, but we're going to add to it today. We're going to start off with a little game. I have this egg here, and I have some objects inside, and I'm going to try to use some adjectives to describe what's inside and see if you can guess what it is. Okay? The first one I'm thinking of is something silver, shiny, cold, smooth, and what do you think it could be? Something you might find in your kitchen. That's long, silver, cold, smooth. What do you think? And silver. I said silver? I think I did. You ready? Were you thinking of a spoon? Yeah, it was a spoon. Now, if I would have said sharp, it could have been a knife. If I would have said pokey, it could be a fork, right? All right, ready? The next one. I'm thinking of an object that's yellow, sour, medium-sized, a little bumpy, cold, and squishy. What do you think? Yeah. Were you thinking of a lemon? Good job. All right, I'm thinking of something small, something square, something white with black polka dots, and hard. What do you think it could be? Were you thinking of a die, like on a dice? Pair of dice? Yep. All right, I'm thinking of something round. It's actually a sphere. It's round and white and small, and it has little dents in it. What do you think it could be? Little polka dot dents or holes in it. That's a little harder. Were you thinking a golf ball? Yeah. Good. So all of those words that I used to describe the objects, those are called adjectives. Adjectives tell us what kind, which one, and how many. Okay? So I have some sentences written in red, and then I went back and added some adjectives to make them a little bit more juicy or interesting. Because really adjectives tell us what things look like so we can get a good picture in our mind. All right, so if I said, number one, the dog ran, that's kind of a boring sentence because I can't really picture what the dog looks like. But if I add some describing words, some adjectives, it tells me a little bit more detail and it helps me to picture it. Listen to this. The big dog ran. At least they have a little bit of a size. How about the big brown furry dog ran? Yeah, that makes it much more descriptive, doesn't it? All right, let's do number two. Number two says, I saw a spider. That is a sentence, but it doesn't tell me what kind of spider. I can't picture what kind unless you tell me. How about I saw a hairy spider? Yeah, you can see those little hairs on the legs, right? I saw a hairy black spider. Yeah. Or a big or gigantic spider. It helps to picture using adjectives. The watermelon was good. That is a sentence, but Miss Earple does not like the word good. It's kind of a boring word, isn't it? So instead of good, I want you to think of different words to describe the watermelon. Can you do that? Yeah. The watermelon was juicy. The watermelon was delicious. Yeah, those are much more interesting in describing. All right, let's see. I see a rabbit. What kind of rabbit? Which one? How many? How about I see a fluffy white rabbit? I see a brown rabbit. I see a little rabbit. I see 4 rabbits. I see 4 baby rabbits. See how adjectives really do help you in your writing? Yeah, good. All right, so today what I want you to do is if you have this paper, this one is actually reviewing all of the things that we've been talking about. Nouns, verbs, and adjectives. You're pretty good with nouns, people, places, and things. And we did a lot with the verbs this last week, so those are our action words. So we really do need to focus more on adjectives. Looking at this one, fluffy. Fluffy is an adjective because it can describe the fluffy pillow, the fluffy bunny, the fluffy blanket, the fluffy toy. So it tells us a lot about what things could look like. So you would cut out the words and decide if they're nouns, verbs, or adjectives. Now, if you don't have this page, what I want you to do is go through some books that you might have and look for some adjectives, things that are describing words. Maybe you can write them down on a list and see how many you can find. Okay? All right. I hope you enjoyed this lesson.